Hey there, I hope your day is going well today. I am Caleb and I'm on the pastoral team here at Praise, and we have loved walking through the book of John together. And if you've loved it too, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to be up to date with all of our latest content. You know, John chapter 19 is not a fun read. Throughout John, we've been reading about Jesus' miracles and his life on earth, and it's exciting to see everything that he's done. But today, we witness Jesus being sentenced to death and ultimately crucified. Let's read verse 28 through 30. It says this. It says, Jesus knew that his mission was now finished, and to fulfill scripture, he said, "I am thirsty." A jar of sour wine was sitting there, so they soaked a sponge in it and put it on a hyssop branch and held it to his lips. When he had tasted it, he said, "It is finished." Then he bowed down his head and gave up his spirit. In this last verse, Jesus states the phrase, "It is finished." Now, I'm sure that as the disciples heard and the people around heard this, they felt hopeless. Everything that they had hoped would happen just seemed to come to an end. But this statement that Jesus makes is not only referring to the end of his earthly life, but more importantly, the fulfillment and completion of the work that he came to do. It's not a statement that just is pointing toward his death. It is also a reference to the completion of his work of forgiving sin, of bringing peace with God, of removing the fear of death and bringing new life to all who follow him. Why don't you share a time with us that seemed hopeless, but God brought life through a terrible situation? Today, as we read this somber chapter together, let's contemplate the price that Jesus paid for our sin, the sin that separated us from God. And let's thank Jesus for bringing us into righteousness even in the midst of our brokenness.